Okay. And we're on. We've had some technical difficulties, but we're here. So, what's new about me? Any guesses? My hair. Chopped it.
Your lips. She got another syringe, guys.
No, I didn't. I chopped it, and it's blonde, and yeah, basically, that's what's new with me.
It must be freaking cool to just be able to change your hair. Mm-hmm. What am I going to change? Slick bald? I guess I could, like, dye it a color.
Yeah, you could dye it. Like, I would love to be into, like, wigs and shit. Like, I'm not into them, but, like...
Gotta bleep that out, thank you.
Oh, I keep forgetting about the...
I know.
About the
You're horrible
words.
about it.
Well, I would like to be into wigs because you can, like, change your hair so frequently.
What is all over that?
Ziggy toenails?
You be cutting his toenails in here?
I did. Or it looks like salt.
Ew. When would there have ever been salt in here?
I don't think it's his toenails.
It's Chipotle cheese. You had your Chipotle bowl in here.
Yep, Chipotle. Or it could be salt from the chips.
But okay, continue about this wig thing.
Well, it's just cool because, like, if you're into wigs, then you can...
That.
No. You can just change your hair, like, so frequently. And I'm talking, like, good wigs. Like, get them installed to make them look... Like, how, like...
Get them installed.
Kylie Jenner does. Like, she gets wigs in, but they look like her real hair.
Because she has money.
Yeah, I'm not talking, like, throw a wig on and go. I'm talking go to a place, get it installed, get it glued down, get whatever.
You're making it... Installed is a weird term for a wig. I feel like this is way off center today. I don't like this. I gotta scoot over. I feel like I'm way on, like, the outskirts over here of town. But continue.
There's nothing to continue about.
Installation for a wig?
That's what it is. You install it.
Into what?
Your head.
No, you don't. It doesn't, like... It could come right off.
Yeah, but not, like, it doesn't just come right off. Like, some wigs you have to, like... I don't know much about them, so, like, this is just me basically saying what I think. But, like, some of them, obviously all wigs, you have, not all, but, like, if you're putting on a wig and you want it to last, you're going to have to glue it. They glue it down, and it's not, like, you can't, it's not going to, like, come off if you go like this.
Well, I know that.
So, and then, like, I think there's some,
How,
like, sew-ins.
what's the process like that to get that off? Like, do you then have to go back to someone and have it de-installed?
I think you could probably, like, use, like, alcohol or something. I don't know.
That seems like a lot of work for a wig.
It is a lot of work, and it's super expensive.
But, like, how long are these wigs supposed to stay on? Like,
I don't know.
Is it like a couple days you keep
You're
it?
asking, I mean, longer than that, but you're asking
Or
somebody
is
who's
this, like,
never
weeks
had
of
a wig
wigs?
on. I don't know. Because you also can go, like, to the wig store and, like...
You can also just go to, like, Party City.
And just put a wig on and go. Just, like, slip it on and go, but then it looks like you're wearing a wig. Like, I want one that, like, you have to go get professionally, like, put on. Because then it looks like it's coming out of your scalp. Like, it looks like real hair. And, yeah.
Maybe I'll dye my scalp, basically. I'm just going to start dyeing it different colors. That's going to be my thing. You think that's frowned upon in my profession?
To just dye your scalp?
Well, not my scalp, but like my hair, but it's basically my scalp because it's so short.
You should do it blonde one day.
I don't know.
You look good with it, with the brown facial hair.
I don't think I would because I've thought about it before, but I really don't think I would. And then, like, my whole job is literally just on camera talking to people. People are going to be like, what the hell is this guy? What is this thing? What if I do, like, blonde?
No one would ever take you serious.
What if I do blonde with, like, little leopard spots on it?
Yeah, nobody, like Chris Clemens. Yeah, no one would ever take you serious. He does all types of shit. I can cuss now, right?
Yeah.
All types of shit with his
hair. His hair is probably longer than mine, though.
Well, yeah, his hair grows quickly, and he's not balding, so yeah. Period.
You are hella aggressive today.
I'm just saying. And while we're at it, you got a pimple on the crack of your nose.
I know you ain't talking to me.
I know I got one.
I know you ain't talking. That thing been looking at me for days.
I popped it today, and I put a pimple patch on it. But
the thing in the
I
crack
changed
of my
my
nose been
skincare
there
up,
for days.
and I think my skin is still acclimating to it. I don't exactly know, but I do have a pimple on my cheek. And you know what? I don't give a shit.
Your condom's half off.
Anyways, y'all, welcome back to our 2 cents. Well, welcome back, everybody. It's great to have you here.
Go on.
That's all I have to say.
Let's stay on this hair topic, because I don't think we talked about it on here, but obviously you just heard me talking to my mom about it. What do you think about hair transplant for me specifically, not for any male. What do you think? Is it something I should consider, or is it something I should just give up?
Well, I don't know too much about the situation.
For context, my friend Freddie.
He mentioned it the last podcast, or we mentioned.
I don't know
it
if we
at some
did.
point. We did. So I'm gonna go to Turkey. You said it on.
Oh well,
and then Freddie was like for
for
real
sure
about
going.
it.
Yeah. He's for sure going, like within the next year, and he's extended an invite. Not that I necessarily need an invite, but he gave me an invite to go, and we'll just basically go get hair transplants together. So basically,
but not for that.
He's done research, like he knows what it is. So it's basically $2,000 for the surgery, but this includes transportation from the airport to the hotel, to the doctor.
Yeah, I mean it's
and
cheap,
your hotel stay. And then a flight's like $1,200. So we're looking at, let's just call it $300 to $3,500 for a hair transplant.
I think that yes, it sounds good, but I feel like, okay, so my thinking is this, like, your hair is thin. Correct. But I think Freddie's hair is also thin. Obviously, your hair is thin, or you wouldn't be bald. You know what I mean? Like, obviously, you have some sort of fucked up hair situation, or you wouldn't need to get a hair transplant.
Right.
But, like, you're taking the hair that you already have, which, for you, you have some good hair. It's, like, thin, but I also think it's because you were balding. I don't know.
No, I've always had, and this is what I told him, was like, I've always had thinner hair. Like, not like thin, like where you can see like my head, but just like my hair isn't thick. Like you can run your hands through it and be like, oh, like there's nothing to it. It's always been
soft. I just feel like, for me personally, I think that you look good with the way your hair is now.
But
and
is
like,
that
what is
just
your hair goal? Like what do you want? Like what's your hair goal?
That's why I'm torn, because I don't necessarily have one. And I guess like he just wants to maintain what he has, which I get it. Like I've already made a drastic decision here. Mm-hmm. I'm all in. Like, I pushed all my chips in the middle of the table, and I'm here. I'm fucking bald. Mm-hmm. And that's why it's like, is it worth it for me? I basically told him I'm not going to go this year, that I don't think it's as pressing, and, like, I'm just here now. Like, I've already come to accept it. And maybe in the future, like, when money's less of an issue, I'll go.
Yeah, what's wrong with my neck? I feel like if you had a certain hair goal, or, like, you had your hair at some point in time that you loved and you want to get back to that, like, there's, like, a certain style that you loved, then okay. But I just feel like for you, like, you don't even know what you would want, and I think it'd be so weird to see you with a full head of hair.
Well, is like the sky the limit here? Like, can I do any kind of hair goal I want?
I mean, I think when you do it once, like, you're just gonna basically fill in like the front pieces here,
and I'm not against that even.
And like obviously the top.
I wouldn't be against like letting it grow just a little bit.
Absolutely crazy
for a while, yeah.
You're like absolutely crazy.
And that's why I told him, because I'm considering like just going to Turkey. Like it's super cheap over there, like to just live. Mm-hmm. So I'm considering going like as a trip. But I was like, but in reality, like we'd have to like go a few days before your surgery to like enjoy it. Because you're not going to want to be out and about looking like that. It's probably, like, he was like, yeah, and it's probably, like, not safe for me to just be out doing all kinds of stuff, like, with these open, basically, wounds all over my head. I think
that they make you wear, like, a cap or something. Like a
surgical cap?
Yeah, like, to cover
That'd be lit, dude. We're out at the bars and you got a surgical cap on.
I think that they would require you to, like, keep it covered for at least a couple days until, like, maybe they, like, scab over. There's no way you're walking around with, like, open sores on your head. Right.
But it's also, I could see it being like, you can't go out. Like, you have to stay in your hotel for a few days.
I mean, I'm sure you probably can't drink, obviously, for the first, like, day or two. You would think you wouldn't be able to drink alcohol. I just feel like that's always a part of, like, getting any sort of, like, surgical procedure done.
Which is why I like to go a few days early. Really go and enjoy Turkey. I don't even know what is in Turkey for real. But I feel like it'd have to be fun.
I mean, yeah, you have to learn the culture and stuff.
Yeah. I don't know. I'll play Turkey's Calling the whole time
but
there.
I think that back to the hair situation, I think that you do whatever you want. But I don't think personally, I feel like if you have a certain goal that you're wanting, then obviously do it. But if you're just doing it just to do it, I don't know. Like, I think your hair looks fine the way it is.
You don't think it could look better?
I mean, I've never seen you with like...
You have though.
But the hair that you had, when I look back on those photos, and I don't
From
mean
like
to be mean
no,
or
but that
aggressive.
was like right before I shaved it off. Like if you go back like 5 years though.
Yeah, but it's just a photo. I didn't like get to see you like in person with it. Like
I want to know what caused it because literally like there's photos.
It's genetics.
There's photos
Look at
out
your
there.
dad.
Yeah, but like my dad's not balding like I am. He just has a receding hairline.
But you guys have very similar hair. His hair is very thin, very
Correct.
fine.
My mom's dad is, and it typically says that it comes from the mom's dad. He's bald as fuck.
You definitely, I mean, yeah, your dad has a similar situation.
Yeah.
Than your brother. I mean, if you could take your brother's hair,
Dude, I would put his hair on my head in a heartbeat.
then I would say do it because
But
you can have a whole thing.
I don't know if I would look good with his hair.
I don't think you. I don't know. It's like it just would be so different.
We have very different. I feel like we have different head shapes, but I actually don't know if we do. I just have a little head.
You have a very little head, but if you have a lot of hair, it might help the little head.
You think that?
Like if you got to stand.
Has my little head always been noticeable though? Like I never really
always had a
noticed
little head. Well, your head is tiny. Even with the little hair you had,
the only reason that I really know I have a little head is hats. Hats are what let me know how small my head is.
You put a hat on, and I can't even get that shit on my head. I'm like, oh my, ow! Like it like squeezes me. It hurts.
If I wear like a snapback, it's the last dot. Like it's the last dot on the fucking hat. And like, there's certain hats where I look good in a hat. And then there's other hats where it's like...
That's the thing, though, with you, is, like, your head doesn't fill out certain hats. Like, you want these hats that people wear.
I like them. I like the hats themselves.
I get that, but, like, you don't... Your head does not fill it out, and then, like, you make it as tight as possible.
I have no choice.
So then it bulges, and, like, it basically just looks like something sitting on your... Just, like, sitting on you, but, like, not snug, not, like, if the wind blew, it just would blow right off.
I'm gonna fuck around and just start putting my ears inside the hat. So that then it looks normal. I'll just tuck my ears into the hat.
You should put like a wrap under your head. Like get like one of my put a bandana under there.
That's honestly not a bad move. I've never thought about that. That's not a bad move at all.
To like fill.
You know,
out.
like the things like at the hat store that go in the hat already.
Yeah,
I'm gonna get those and put on my head.
You need something because that's what it is. Because like people wear these hats and like they don't look like the way they do on you, but like the way they look on you. It's just weird looking. Like it sticks out in every area. Your little ears, like it sticks out farther than your ears. It's just
that's why I'm gonna tuck them.
Not a good look.
I'm tucking my ears.
And I always feel bad because you love these hats. And
I do.
Always do. They look good, and I can't.
No, I know they don't look good.
But some hats look really good on you, but they have to be fitted.
Like but that's not even the ones that I like.
You like the ones that are big and bulky.
They're like a statement hat. Like fitted hats are always just plain. It's a plain ass hat with one little thing on it. I'm trying to have a fucking statement here.
Your hat should say, I know my head's small.
Fuck you.
That's a statement.
I thought whatever was squeaking over there was
the
dog. No, I thought it was our dog.
I would love to have a prairie dog. Prairie dogs are back. They're so chunky.
They've
right now.
never been gone. I went running in the snow and I saw them rolling around in the snow.
No, I think it's for at least like sometime in the winter. I don't know how much time they're not there because when you drive down the hill, you know, and you can see them, you can just there's like no footprints during the winter. I think like they come out maybe like I don't know, February, I don't know.
That's like last month.
But that's why they get all chubby and fat because they hibernate. And it's crazy what hibernation is. I always thought like it's okay.
You sleep for like 6 months.
They just sleep forever. No, that's not what it is.
Okay, what is it? Enlighten us.
Well, what I think it is they eat a lot, obviously. They gain a bunch of weight.
Same.
And then they just go in their home, but they're not sleeping. Like, I think they're just still living their lives. They just are conserving energy. Like,
do they?
They're not going out and, like, hunting a bunch.
But they still eat more, right? It's just they know they're not going to get as much. Like, there's no way they just eat one time or, like, in abundance and it just lasts them for months.
I don't know.
There's no way, dude.
Could
you imagine
I think they
that?
also get chubby for the warmth.
Could you imagine eating yourself like into just this uncomfortable situation, and just chilling for 6 months, never eating another thing?
I don't think it's 6 months. I think it's like 2.
Okay, 3 months.
I mean,
imagine 1 month. Imagine you eat so much you don't have to eat for a month. We wouldn't do it,
but like,
I know, but I'm just saying, like, that's the only thing that you have to go off of. Like,
I mean, yeah, imagine
that's the premise.
Me doing it would be horrible, but like, if it's what we do, it's what we do. I would love to like not have to worry about food for a month. That'd be awesome. To just eat until I'm a fat ass and then take some time off and then wake up and just be skinny. They slim out so much in the summer. They're little tiny, little skinny little things. And then the winter comes and then there's these little
You think there's ever like just one who stays fat?
Yes. I'm sure I ain't fucking with this shit. I'm going to be fat all year.
Yeah, like, is that a thing? Like, is like obesity a thing in other animals?
No.
And not like...
No.
Not like other animals, like obviously cats, dogs. Like, but that's on us.
That's from us.
That's
no.
on us.
I don't think so.
Why?
I just don't think...
I know, like, why is that not a thing, though? Like, why does it not happen?
I just think that most animals don't eat for pleasure. They're eating for survival.
That is insane. Like, they don't eat for pleasure. They don't fuck for... What do they enjoy?
I don't know, but, like,
is there any part of life that they enjoy?
We're humans, so, like, we get to eat all types of shit, and, like, we are eating all these, like, man-made things, all these fried foods, like, all these things that are addictive. Like, a prairie dog is eating fucking grass and bugs, and they just eat to survive. But if you gave them like fried foods and like went out there and brought them like a whole table of like a bunch of food and shit, then yeah, I think they would start to eat for pleasure. But they don't have access to it. That's why animals like pets get so fat, because we train them to want human food and eat food that's bad, and like we give them like a caloric surplus. Like we just...
Okay, but we've never given Ziggy human food, but he still wants human food.
He can smell it, and he knows like eating. He knows what eating is what he just knows. And eventually he'll stop, but like he knows what eating is. He's not stupid, and like, he can smell us cooking and like whatever. He can smell it. And like we drop food on the ground, I'm sure, while we're eating sometimes. I know I do sometimes, like little things, and I don't notice.
I'd be real adamant about not.
Or like he licks the table and like tastes some certain stuff. Like he knows that what we have is good. But we don't give him any.
Yeah, he ain't getting none. When I was a kid, dude, we used to get pizza at these people's place. They just put a piece of pizza in their dog's bowl. A piece of greasy ass pizza. That's like so like horrible. Giovanni's, dude. Like,
that's horrible. Like dogs are not, and this is what kills me about people. My mom included. My mom's the same way. She like loves this. She has this dog, and like she just basically. Sorry, I got a message on my phone.
Any other time you're in Do Not Disturb on the podcast, it's just free for all.
Well, I'm having it open because of this group text and making sure everyone's good, and to talk to my other friend to see if she called off. But anyways,
guys, you see where her priorities lie?
I'm going out tonight, hitting the club. Anyways, if you feed your dog human food, and I'm not talking like a little snip here and there, and
I'm gonna need your head in the game.
Dylan, it is in the game. I'm just looking down at my watch, but I'm still talking. You're the one making it weird by calling me out. If you just mind your business.
You know you're on camera. You're like looking at your puss this whole time.
I'm still talking. I'm allowed to do what I want. But if you feed your dog human food daily, like my mom only feeds her dog human food. She does not feed him dog food. And this fucking dog has liquid diarrhea 24/7 when he's with her. And then when he goes to my stepdad's, because they like share the dog like he's a fucking kid, then he gets...
You said you would do that.
I would do that, but I wouldn't be driving 2.5 hours for the dog. Like if we lived within 15-20 minutes of each other, yeah, of course. But if I moved to fucking Colorado Springs or even further than that, no. I'm not sure. I think it would just have to be one or the other. Dips. But when he's with my stepdad, he's eating dog food. His shits are normal. He's chill. And I just feel like if you love your dog, food does not equate love. We think that because we are like have coping issues when it comes to food, and we just think like if I give you food, if I smother you with food, and then that's how I show I love you. But that's not...
That's not just a dog thing. Like,
I mean, it's yeah, but that's how humans are programmed. Oh, like I want to take you on a date. Let's go get food. Oh, we're bored. Let's go get food. Oh, I want to spend time together. Let's go get food. Like, it's just like food is something that we do, and like I think we equate it to like spending quality time and like loving somebody.
But it can be that without like being this overkill.
But like with dogs, no, they don't need human food, and like there's a lot of foods that dogs cannot eat. Like dogs can't have garlic. But like, and that's in basically everything that humans eat.
Here's the thing, though. Like, you wanted to raw feed the dog, which obviously we've strayed away from that. It's a lot of work. But, like, there's things they can't eat. Like, that's still human food, essentially. Like, it's things that we could also eat.
Yeah, but there's things you can give a dog, yes, but...
So why not, if you just want to feed it human food, just give it the good shit.
But if you're going to give it human food, you don't, like, they don't
need seasoning and shit.
Like, when you give a dog a raw food diet, you have to be educated on what nutrition and what nutrients and what nutrition the dog needs. You're not just going to sit here and give your dog raw chicken breast every day, all day. Like, no, you have to give it like different types of bones from animals, give it egg and the membrane, and you have to give it like some bone broth and some like spirulina to like,
the problem with this is that people don't even know the nutrients that they need.
It is. And it is the problem. But like, my mom will go to the store, buy a rotisserie chicken, which is covered in fat, grease, garlic.
I'll fuck a rotisserie chicken up, though.
Onion. And she just feeds her dog that. And she asked me, like, why don't you just get your dog a rotisserie chicken? I was like, no. Like,
so like it liquid shit everywhere?
But that's not what a dog needs. Like, a dog needs more than just fucking chicken. Like, when you give a dog his dog food, you read the ingredients, there's a shit ton of stuff in there that he needs. Like... But I do want to get more hip with our dog, and like once we get back from Ohio, and I would like to like get some supplements and like
I'm cool
and
with
like rehydrate his food with like bone broth and like joint.
I'm cool with that. I'm a big bone broth guy.
They have like a bone broth, and they have like bone broth that has like
honestly
hip and
let's
joint
just start making our own bone
supplements.
Broth. I'll make my own.
Well, you could, but I wouldn't buy the dog kind because he needs like hip and joint support, like 100%.
We could get that though and just add it into his.
He's gonna need that, but you can like rehydrate his kibble with it, and it helps them digest better.
Maybe it'll slow his ass down too, because I'll tell you what, them little maize feeders, it ain't slowing him down none.
It does slow him down, Dylan. But if we put that food in that regular bowl, he wouldn't even like.
That man be going ham on his food. He inhales food already.
But we have him on a strict schedule. Like, our dog is so good. Like, yes, he still has puppy tendencies. Like, he'll bark and like nibble.
Not at me.
But for the most part, he's so good. Like, he listens, and like when we're outside.
But we just got him outside, so honestly, I think he's getting better since he's been outside because
he listens. When I tell him, Ziggy, sit, he'll sit there. If I say stay, he'll stay. If I say come, he'll come. When we're outside, when we're at the house, it's hit or miss. But I taught him how to give me his paw. I've taught him so many commands. Every command, he's so easy to teach. It literally takes 5 minutes to teach him something if you want him to learn it. You just got to get a treat in your hand, tell him.
Well, that's typically the way people teach commands.
But like, some people don't. Some dogs are just like, they just don't catch on.
They're dumb though. Like, there's literally dumb dogs out there.
They just don't catch on. Like, he catches on so quick. It's literally insane. Like, I've had 2 dogs in my life. Neither one of them were this easy to train.
You guys will probably never see him again because he's a little antsy. But he's out there and about right now, all by himself.
He sleeps in the night. He's basically crate trained.
He's
basically potty trained. He had a couple accidents the other day after his vaccine.
It's the vaccine. I'm convinced.
But like, he was in a lot of pain. Those vaccines really hurt him.
I wonder if like it also like he can't hold it then, or like he just doesn't know. Like,
I don't know.
Like,
I think sometimes he gets so excited he doesn't want to take. It's like a little kid. Like, a little kid will hold their pee until the very last second, and then they're like, I gotta go, and they have to either they run there or they literally piss their pants.
And like, kids pee their pants still. They're how old? Like, you could have an accident like 7, 8 years old.
It's a matter of like getting excited and like not wanting to take time out of your day to go do it because you're so excited for what's going on right now. Like, he'll be playing and then they just like start pissing. Like, right then and there, because he just can't hold it.
Well,
and then he has so much. Like, then you put him back outside and he pees for another like 10 seconds. Like, he pees a lot, but he drinks a lot.
But he holds it overnight, so I'm cool with that.
Yeah, he holds it overnight because he's good. Like, he'll wake up maybe around between 5 and 7 in the morning to go out.
But no, he just wakes up and wants to be up. That's the thing. Because when I let him out this morning, he wouldn't go outside. Like, you have to force him outside. Like, he could still hold it another couple hours. He just wants to lay in front of his crate. That's all he wants. Just to come out and lay on the floor.
Just to know he's free.
Yeah.
He's sweet. I mean,
I guess I can't blame him. I wouldn't want to be caged up all night either. We just can't trust you,
but eventually we can uncage him. And
eventually.
But
it won't even be like It'd just be like, leave the door open.
But we could easily like bring the bell into the room too, and he can hit the bell on our door when he has to go out.
But he would just like to do that to get out. Like, that's the thing.
Yeah, he needs to learn the bell's only for potty.
Exactly.
It's not for fucking pleasure. He'll hit that bell and like keep hitting it over and over.
Well, because he just wants to sit out on the balcony.
Like if you take too long, like today I was peeing, he hit the bell. I knew he didn't have to pee because he just went, so I was like finishing my pee. His ass hit it again. He came running in the bathroom and looked at me. Like, bitch, get the fuck up and come open this damn door. I'm like,
we're going to have to move the bell to the other door now. Because now he's vaccinated. He needs to start going outside.
Well, we need to first, like, when he hits it.
Take him out
the front door. And then let him keep doing it. And then eventually move it to that door. And he's still going to, I don't know, he's not going to ever be able to tell us when he wants to go to the balcony. We'll just leave the door open.
I know, but, like, it's going to be a learning curve because he's just going to start going out there and peeing just on the balcony for a while.
And that's okay.
But, like, I don't want that to be a normal occurrence.
It won't be, but in the beginning, it's fine. But he learned so quick. Like, he'll learn so quick. Like, he's going to rather go out into the grass and pee.
Yeah, I agree. I think actually being in Ohio is going to help with that. Because we're going to have no choice but to take him to the grass to pee.
Mm-hmm. He's going to rather.
Like, we're not taking that piss pad home with us.
Fuck no. That shit is disgusting.
Like, we'll take puppy pads.
I'm so ready to get rid of that
case.
fucking thing. He knows what he'll pee on the puppy. He knows what the pad is.
I know that. That's what I mean.
If we bring that spray too, just to like, in case to spray the puppy pad, then he would go on it.
But I don't want him to go on a puppy pad. I want him to go outside.
Me either.
That's just like worst case scenario.
We'll just bring him just in case.
Yeah.
He's so good. I love him. I love
We've been ranting and raving about this dog for the last 15 minutes.
Yeah, but if you have a puppy, you know what it's like.
That shit looks disgusting, by the way.
Yeah. Can you guys? Oh, they can't see it.
No, they can't.
I'm drinking green.
She has her own thing of greens, and then I order mine, and she goes to
Yours
mine.
are better, though.
You heard it here first, folks.
BPM.
Mine are better. Hit the link below. Use my code.
I got the bloom ones. I fell into the
We're coming back. We're getting codes again.
Are you?
Yeah.
Good. It's like so much easier.
We're getting codes again.
So much easier than a link. I mean, links are easy, but codes
you can still
easy.
follow our link and use the code, but I think like that they used to do a discount code, so I'm hoping it's still a discount. Like it'll get people a discount, which also entices more people. Because right now they took it away.
Yeah.
Because like shit was going up in price.
And my lips have chilled out. They always do.
Yeah, but you gotta stop putting that lip gloss on. When you put the lip gloss on, it's too much.
I love the lip gloss. That's why I do it, and I'm not gonna stop, bitch. So fuck off.
Okay, whatever you say.
Yeah.
You asked, I'm giving an answer.
I did not ask about the lip gloss.
You asked if they chilled out, and I said
And
yes, but
okay,
not when you have the lip gloss on.
But was not necessary. I didn't ask you, and do you like the lip gloss?
When the lip gloss is on, they're not chilled out.
I know. Because they have filler in them. And
Well, I'm just letting you know.
But then they go back. But yeah, they chilled out. It's like I didn't even get another half.
So let me guess, you're going to get another fucking half.
No, I'm going to stay out of there for a while. But I am going to go to the next store building and probably get my lashes lifted soon. Not lash extensions. Like the crazy people, I would never get those. I hate them.
Just like you would never go over 1 syringe.
Well, I would definitely push it to 2, but I'm not going to yet. I'll probably wait till like summer.
No way. You definitely will have it before May.
I don't think so. It's too much money. Like, that's what gets me is the amount of money.
That's what gets me.
Is the money. Now
let
them fuck around and bring out some sort of deal. I'll buy it and I won't even have to get it right then and there. I'll just say, hey, can I just buy one and you can just keep it for me?
Is that allowed?
Yeah, that's what I did the first time with half of my syringe. It's fun, and I don't know.
It's fun.
It is. It's a fun time. You just feel like a bad bitch. Hold up.
All right, so we're going to get off of the lip game here. We're going to get into another game. So, if you guys have been watching for a while, when we were formerly Dom and Dill, we played a game where Dominique had to guess celebrities because she doesn't really know people. And she's been trying to get me to do it again.
I'm very uncultured.
This time, I figured, let's go a little more niche. Let's go with people I think that you should know. So I pulled rappers only. Rappers only.
Okay. Oh.
These are people you should know.
I feel like I would know most of these.
That's how I felt,
but it
too.
gets dicey. It gets really fucking dicey with the new ones.
I didn't pull Drake, Lil Wayne, Kanye,
Future,
Jay-Z. Like, I didn't pull people.
You pull Future?
No.
Good, because I've seen him in person.
I know, like, there's a handful who, like, you would know. And then there's...
I know there's some that are
a lot of them.
I'm making a list in my head now. Who could he pull? Don Tolliver, I know he's gonna be on here.
I just think it's funny because there's going to be some of them where you're like, this could be like 5 different people, and who the fuck is this?
It gets dicey.
And so I think like that you're gonna be confused and just guessing people. I did throw a few in there that should be no brainers. But
it's really dicey. I'm not good at rappers because I don't look at them. I just know their music. But like they could walk past me in the street and I would not.
But
know.
I figured that they're. I think in the street.
Is the baby on there?
No, he's actually not. He's very easy.
You
would know him, right?
Of course.
And but I figured, just random like old actors and stuff. Sure, that's gonna be a lot harder, and at least
I don't know them,
and like you don't know enough names to even give a good guess, so it's not gonna be as fun. Where these, I feel like you're gonna at least guess them. Like you'll have names to just it could be
on the
this
screen.
guy. Yeah, I'm gonna pop it up for him. I'll probably go like either over here or in the middle.
Let's see how many I know because I'm really curious.
I have 12.
Okay.
I have 12 people for you, and honestly, like you should know 1, 2, 3, 4.
See, it's kind of embarrassing.
I think you should know. At a bare minimum, 50% of these, like without thinking too hard.
Fuck, I don't even want to see the first one. This shit makes me nervous because I like rap music, but I don't know people. I just don't know anybody.
Tell me when you're ready. We'll get into it.
Okay.
Good.
Go. Meek Mill.
Good job.
That's a Meek, baby.
Why did it take you so long, though?
Because it had the click in my head. I'm like, who is that? I know who that is. But it took me a second to, like...
We're starting easy.
Rick Ross?
Why are you questioning it?
Is that Rick Ross?
Who else do you think it is?
He looks like a basketball player. Rick Ross.
It is Rick Ross.
It is? He looks slimmer.
It's a newer one of him.
Yeah,
like he's been
looks
losing weight.
thinner than that because he used to be like.
I should have got a full. If I got a full body one though, I also kind of went with photos that are kind of
Ricky
questionable.
Rose. Yeah, I know him. French Montana.
That one was too easy. All right,
of course I know French.
Now let's get into it.
Young Blue.
No, I wouldn't even know who Young Blue is if I saw him. There was multiple of this person that the outfit / chains gave it away, so I really had to find
what's
this
his
one.
name? Fuck, what's his name?
If you really knew his name, you would know it. Trust me.
No, I'm trying to think of him because I'm thinking of a certain rapper.
I'm not going to give you the answer either until the end because if you could guess him again.
Skip him. I will come back to him.
Because if you could guess him again, then I want you to. All right, let me delete the ones that you guess right.
Hang on, let me
so that then we can go back through. No, we'll just go to the next one.
He's on songs, and I like his voice. But what is his name? I can't remember his name.
Next one.
Who the fuck is that? Who the fuck is that?
Give me a skip.
What's his fucking name? J. Cole's cousin.
Okay, we're gonna skip that.
What is that? Who's J. Cole's cousin?
Nobody.
No, not J. Cole's cousin. Kendrick's cousin.
It's not him, but I'm not telling you who that is.
Is Kendrick's cousin the other previous one?
No.
Shit. ASAP.
Okay. That was another easy one in the middle. All right, let's keep going. You have no guess?
I have no idea.
These are great. You skip? We're on 3 skips now.
Who the fuck is that? Who the fuck? Kid Cudi?
Yeah.
Okay.
I put him in there specifically because we watched Hot Ones with Kid Cudi, and you asked me who it was. So I'm like, if she still doesn't know who the hell this is.
That looks like Kid Cudi. He's cute.
Let me zoom in on this one. It's kind of small.
Kendrick's cousin.
Everyone's cousin. This episode is called Kendrick's cousin.
That's Kendrick's cousin.
No, it's not.
Oh, obviously I know that.
Who?
Quavo.
Okay. I figured maybe if I pulled him out of a photo with other people, you might not know who it is.
2 Chainz.
That
I
one
said Takeoff.
This one I was
R.I.P.
like 2 Chainz was one who I was like, I don't know if she's gonna know who this is.
2 Chainz. Travis Scott? Is that Travis?
Yeah, but why were you so questioning it?
Because he's kind of cute. I thought he was like so fucking ugly.
I should find.
I need to know who
Okay,
these other
so
people
out of
are.
12, you got 8 right.
All right, so go back to the others.
Okay, and we're gonna keep guessing.
What is Travis? What's his cousin's name?
I can tell you right now, Kendrick's cousin's not in
cousin's
here, but his
name.
name is Baby Keem.
Baby Keem.
He's
That's not Baby Keem.
He's none of these people.
That's what I'm trying to think of.
Yeah, he's none of these people.
Who the fuck is this? I know this rapper.
Yes, I like this rapper a lot. I listen to him often. We can skip.
What's his name? Is that one guy in it?
Who? Who's that one guy? Like, give me some context here. Like, songs, things
Hope
that I would
I'm
know them
not
for.
too late. Da-na-na-na-na.
That's Kendrick.
Oh wait, no, not him.
You're talking about Blast.
Blast. Is he
Blast
in here?
is not in here.
Fuck. I don't know who that is. I don't know who that is. I literally have no idea.
This one was great because I really thought you were gonna know this one.
He looks so familiar.
Yeah, he should be. I'll keep going.
I will never know. That I will never get.
You should know this one. You should honestly. All 4 of these are big enough that you should know them all.
This I will never get this.
I'll give you this one. This one's Kevin Gates.
Oh, duh.
Yeah.
Duh.
He's a very like.
But I don't listen to Kendrick.
You should also know this one.
I should. This. He looks.
He's so big right now. And
I know who it is. I can't. Think
you know who all of these people, you're gonna be like, wow, like these are big people that I didn't know.
He's so big right now.
Which is kind of the opposite of his name.
Lil. There's too many Lils, and I don't know all of them. Are any of
Who's
the other
big
ones?
right now?
Lil.
That's Lil Baby.
That's Lil Baby. Oh yeah, duh. Duh. I knew that.
Yeah.
That's Lil Baby. I get the baby and Lil Baby confused. I don't know. This I don't know. And
This is Gunna.
Oh, duh. Duh. And who?
Any last guesses for this one? All right, I'll give you hints. I like him. You're not a fan of his voice all the time. But you are a fan of him on a Post Malone song.
It's not Blast?
Do Blast and Post
Roddy
Malone?
Ricch.
Yes.
I never would have got that.
Every other photo I found of him had a RR chain on him.
I probably still would not have noticed.
I almost pulled one of those specifically to see.
I'm upset
Will
about
she know
Lil Baby.
RR.
But I did pretty good.
You had 8 of them off rip. But the ones you missed were like
Dicey.
Kevin Gates, Lil Baby. You should have known.
Well, maybe I should know. Kevin Gates. I would have sat here all day.
You literally didn't even have a guess for him.
0. 0.
8 out of 12 is not bad. I really thought that I was
Put
going to...
Quavo in there. Get the fuck out of here.
That was one of the easy ones.
Quavo was so easy.
What I was really trying to do is I found a picture of 2 Chainz that I thought could throw you for a loop.
You should have.
I did.
Oh, that was the one?
Because all the other ones were very obviously him.
No, that's him.
But I didn't know if you would even know what he looked like, honestly. I was like, I don't know. And same with Travis Scott. I was like, I don't know if she knows what they look like.
I do know Travis, too. But I didn't realize that was weird.
But that was better than the first one because at least you have some guesses in there.
The first, I literally, if it's just anybody famous.
I know. That's why I was narrowing it down. And I specifically didn't put Blast in them in there.
I never would have got
Because
Blast.
there could be like a singer one down the line. You never know what's coming.
I never would have got Blast. You should do country artists.
You won't
And
even
give
have
me
guesses.
a list of people. I know Morgan Wallen.
But there's pictures of him I think I can find where you
I
wouldn't
know
know it's
what
him.
Luke Combs looks like.
He should. You
I know
definitely
Morgan
should.
Wallen. I know Luke Combs. I know.
That's all you know.
Um,
I'm convinced that that's all you know.
Put your picture away. What's his name?
Kid Rock.
Kid Rock. I know Kid Rock.
I would never put Kid Rock in a
I know
country,
Kid
in a
Rock.
country mix.
I know. I don't know Sheryl Crow, but I know she's in that song. I know Carrie Underwood.
Well, now you're telling me who not to pick.
Who else is country?
A lot of people that you would have
Lucy,
no idea.
Morgan Wallen.
Yeah. Yeah.
He has one song I really like. 2 songs.
I think he has a lot that you would really like. You just don't give him a chance.
Yeah, I was having trouble understanding it.
I know. But you also have trouble understanding rappers.
And I have a confession. I don't understand anything that the UK challenge is saying either. None.
Are you for real?
It's so hard for me.
Dude, I don't think that you try, though. That's my thing, is I think that you zone out and, like, you just don't even give it a shot.
Like, once I catch on, I catch on. But, like, them... And, like, there's no one there that doesn't have a UK accent, because if there's someone that has, like, a regular accent, then I can kind of
And I can't put the
along.
captions on because it puts it over their face.
I cannot understand what the fuck they're talking about.
I think I've watched so many, like, UK shows at this point that I get it.
Where's Rogan been?
He hasn't been back since he won.
What a fucker.
I think he was wrapped up in the whole... But, like, the fact that there's a UK one, Kyle's not... None of the challenges run it when there's been so many UK presences.
I think it's just, like...
Kyle, Joss, Rogan.
But now they're, like, the challenge.
But none of them are in the main challenge, in the global.
Yeah.
And, like, there's big names in there.
I just want everyone to know, if you watch the challenge and you're going to watch the global, the regular challenge is going to demolish.
No, the way they're doing it is teams. One person from regular and one person from one of these spinoffs.
Oh.
It's duos for the whole thing.
That would be nice. Because I'm like, if it was regular challenge versus, like, everyone else, like, they're going to
I haven't looked into it
them.
to see, like, the way that it's going to work yet. Because the first episode, there's no teams. And I didn't get to look at teams. Because it says, like, if you look, there's a spoiler of who goes home first because they don't have a partner.
Oh.
So, like, there's probably an elim with individuals, and then it becomes partners. I do. Because we could just find out on Wednesday.
Yeah.
Which we're going to be fucking driving. We can't even watch it.
All right. We could put it on the iPad.
We could.
But how are you no Wi-Fi.
We could do it on the phone.
Oh, my God.
I have a hotspot on my phone. We could do it for the 2 hours. Because I'm definitely down for that. Mm-hmm. Because I'm hype. Oh, actually, it comes out on Paramount. So it might actually... It might just come out, like, at midnight. Like the thing does.
Yeah.
So you might be able to watch it before you even leave. And I'm actually going to do the whole thing this time. Because I could record that from home. It takes 20 minutes. Mm-hmm. But yeah, guys. You saw it here. Dominique still doesn't know who people are.
But I knew more than I thought I was going to know.
Because I pulled a lot of easy
But if
ones
you would have put... I was waiting for Kendrick's cousin.
I didn't pull him because we've looked him up before and I thought you know who he was.
I would have no idea.
And I love that you couldn't remember his name. Because
what the fuck is his name again?
Baby Keem.
Baby Keem. Duh.
It's crazy you didn't know Lil Baby even after I said it's a Lil.
I was waiting for Don Toliver to pop up.
Who else would a Lil be? I wouldn't know what Don Toliver looks like.
I just Googled
Except
him the
that
other day.
I looked him up the other day too. Just because I was
like, what does he look like?
Yeah, but I still can't believe you didn't know who Lil Baby was. After I said Lil.
That's the thing. I would say Lil Nas.
You don't know what Lil Nas X looks like?
Is that the guy that's saying, I'm going to take my horse? But when these people say Lil Nas, that's what they're talking about? That little frail body?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know who that is then.
I don't think you do.
Yeah, I do.
Okay, we'll put him in the next one just to see.
Lil Nas. Lil Nas X. What other Lils are there? Lil...
Wayne.
No.
Lil Uzi Vert. Lil Pump.
I obviously knew that. I would not have got Lil Pump.
I
would have got Lil Pump.
Yes, you would. Lil... What other Lils are there?
Lil J, is that somebody?
Lil TJ.
Lil TJ. I don't know who that is. No, listen to none of his shit.
You would know some of his songs.
Maybe once they call my phone.
That's my shit.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that's all we have.
All right.
That's
you guys
all
know the
we
deal.
have, everybody.
Like, subscribe, comment below. We'll see you next week. Peace out.
Bye.
From her little yawning ass.